Well, it's Sunday morning. My plan was to get the sunrise. Sunrise happened just a few minutes ago, so it is rising fast. I think the sunrise was like 15 minutes ago, and it's already way above the horizon. So I am late getting started if I'm going to do a morning flight. The grass is wet. It's kind of chilly. 53 degrees right now. I'm going to try gloves for the first time this season. Not excited about that, but hey, that is part of it. Flying in the Midwest. Probably don't need gloves, but it's the first time it's really had a cold snap, and I'm not used to this yet. It'll get better. All right, let's see if we can get this thing in the air. Clear. Man, I hate gloves. These are real lightweight ones. Just makes everything harder. Okay, see what we can do here. Whoa, that was a nice one. Take that. Get the microphone where you can hear me. Oh, it's going to be perfect this morning. Yeah, I checked the forecast last night, and the wind was supposed to be anywhere between 0 and 3 miles an hour between now and 9 o'clock at night. That's pretty darn nice. The temperature's nice and cool. A little chilly right now, but it's not bad. 55 already. So the reason I'm doing a morning flight, I'm not a big morning person, as most of you know, unless I could find a nice foggy morning or something. There's probably no fog. Let's turn and look though real quick. A little haze even. Not seeing any fog. Well, the reason I'm doing this is I got ready to fly the other evening, and it was weird. I was driving and it just felt like my foot pegs were too close to my seat. I know that sounds weird, and it felt weird to me too. So I got off and looked, and without crawling underneath of the unit, you couldn't see a darn thing. Everything looked fine. But there's two tubes on this trike. The bottom tube, the welded came loose at the back and let the whole thing taco. So my front wheel was on the ground, my back wheel was on the ground, but the whole middle of the trike was closer to the ground. It's hard to explain. So I took it all apart and tried to get it straightened out with anything I had, and I could not get it to go. It was Saturday evening, and I wanted to fly it was Friday evening, I'm sorry. I wanted to fly today. So I went to Harbor Freight and bought a 12-ton press. Made a jig for it, got her all flattened out, and welded it up. When I got done, I welded an extra plate on each side to try to make it a little stiffer. Now, I don't know if you guys know much about my welding, but it's pretty shoddy. So when I got done, I jumped up and down on it to make sure it held, and I drove it up and down my yard. Now, I'll be honest with you, this morning when I took off, I was a little nervous. But so far, the pegs seem good. Whoever had this before me were a little longer-legged than me, so it's not uncomfortable, but they're out there pretty good for me. When I'm taking off, I got to stretch my legs out, which is nice while you're flying because it's kind of like highway pegs on a motorcycle. But I got ready to take off the other day, and my knees were were bent. I knew that wasn't right. So yeah, broke another frame. That's frame number 2 for me. I broke the quad. Same brand of paramotor. These things are made out of chromoly steel. And I believe they're MIG welded. I don't think they're TIG. I think they're MIG. And if you overheat that metal, I don't know much about welding. I just know that it's easy to screw it up. So the fact that some professional didn't get it right, and you got some hack like me trying to fix it, we'll see how that works out. But we'll see. So far, so good. But man, it is as smooth as you can get. I mean, this is hands-off flying weather right here. $189 feet, not a single bump. The grass is really wet, a lot of dew on the ground, which sucks to get your wing off the ground. But today we had no problem. But it's good because that dew has to burn off before the ground really gets good and hot. So you got a few extra minutes anyway of good flying before the thermal starts to pop. And I don't think we're going to have too much today. It's September. The sun angle's a little bit lower in the sky. It's not going to get hot today, so I think I'll be able to fly for about an hour. I could probably fly longer and still be okay. Oh, there is fog at the river. Well, guys, guess what? May have to go investigate that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yep, gotta do it. It's a pretty white blanket out there. $67 degrees already, so warming up nicely too. Man, I'd love to be over there in those puffy clouds, but I don't think I can make that. They are rising beautifully though. About 1,365 feet right now. Well, I did not expect this morning when I woke up. Yeah, clouds are forming nicely over there. I'm probably legal to go over there. And I can't see the ground all the way. Just don't want to get caught in it, that's the thing. Just see it moving real slow. How pretty is that? Then when I turn around, we're going to have the sun. You'll see the sun and all the fog. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's just by the river, too. It's not even, there's nothing behind me. That is cool. All right. Well, I got a 30-minute trip back now. I can feel the sun on me. It's a little hazier than I wanted it to be. Turn around, take one more look, see how it looks up there. Yep, the old fog's chasing me. It's trying to catch me. Sun's been up a while, still not bumpy yet. I'm not home yet either. Doing the whole Michael Jackson thing with one glove off, one glove on. Don't need the glove now, it's 68 degrees. It's going to be 15 degrees warmer when I land than when I took off. I sure haven't seen any corn out of the fields around here. Somebody's got a grain dryer going not too far from my house though, because I can hear it run. Straight ahead's where I live, so see if I find any deer. Wow, when you can fly this close to these trees and get no wake off of any wind, that's a good morning right there. I think what I'll do is I'll do one runway pass, scare any deer away, scare the deer away, and then make one big circle out around the hay bales, and then we'll land. It's been an hour right now. Wow, it gets cold down here. Wow. Not seeing any deer. Got a little bouncy right there too. A little bit of an inversion. Okay. Now we get to check my welds. I don't get any bumps until I get right down on the runway. That seems to be a standard thing for airports in general. We'll take that. That was a nice flight. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I did. Thanks for watching. See you next time.